Delirium deck. That hand is very, very solid. I mean, nothing you can complain about. 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. And Scarecrow kind of goes well with Stallion. Helps Delirium quite efficiently. Pass Roll was a good draw, and we are playing against another green-white Delirium deck. So everyone was playing that this draft, interestingly enough. Whatever. I mean, I think my draw is completely fine against most deck, as my opponent will probably just blow up the Vessel. And pick the Skinner. Skinner is quite threatening if I don't have an answer to that. Alright, so they do have a Skinner in hand. Not really enable yet, but I guess if they are playing Vessel and Skinner in a white-green deck, it's for good reason, so it's slightly threatening. Definitely willing to trade my Rancid Rat for the Skinner if they allow that. Ooh, Cultivator. Well, that would have been better to draw last turn, but whatever. Alright, let's pass the turn. I could attack there, because I can block here, but I don't know, I really want to make the trade happen if I can. I guess I should have attack. Yeah, I think I miss 1 damage here. I don't know. Alright, definitely not attacking there. I'll probably just play my patrol and pass it. This is gonna kill me though. If I don't find an answer before they find Delirium, it's gonna slowly give them a humongous advantage. Alright, Provisioner is not really something I care about when I have a rat available. I'm definitely willing to trade my rat for the Hunter, but they are Alright, well that's a trade that I would make any day of the... Alright, great. It puts them... Alright. My opponent will have Delirium there, but they just 2-for-1 themselves and trade a really good 4-drop for a bad 2, so I mean, sure, it's good, it's annoying, but I don't think it's like the end of the world for me at all. That's a very risky play, and if I just add a Removal for the Skinner, that was really poor from my opponent. I mean, enabling that is good, but it's not so good that you want to sacrifice one of the best 4-drop of the set plus a very good trick just for a rat. I don't think so. Alright, I think I'll play the Stallion because I kind of want to keep that with mana available when I play it. And hopefully we can enable the Stallion next turn off the Vessel, and maybe if it's not sufficient, the Scarecrow. I don't know, I guess we get to see. Good news is that if I use Scarecrow plus Vessel, I will have still enough mana to play my Death Cap, which can trade at any point for one of their creature. Especially, my opponent just top deck a Vessel, so their play was just really, really bad. I don't know. Alright, so it's pretty aggressive version of... it's just white-green beatdown, probably one of the best deck of the set, but with a decent amount of Delirium, I guess. Alright. They have another Skinner. Quite threatening. Quite threatening. So let's... So what? No, it's the Skinner they revealed, and here they just took the Katarna. Never mind, I'm just talking crap here. No attack. Alright. Yeah, Skinner is definitely threatening, but there's not too much I can do about that for now. Buffing the Provisioner. Alright. Sure. I think I should blow up the Vessel first. Ooh, I think I definitely have Delirium of that. Yeah, I just need to take the Blob or the Gloom, and I do have Delirium. Kinda wanna take the Forest, but I think getting Delirium enabled is just better for me. Yeah. Is Blob better than Gloom? It's quite interesting. I think it is. I'm not positive, but... Yeah, I'm quite sure it is. Alright. And let's beat down with the Stallion. And then play Tormentor without any backup, but it's fine. I mean, a rim use on that is not a rim use on something else. I'll make that trade any day of the week. Alright, sure. Skinner is definitely annoying, but I think I should be in a decent spot in general. So they sacrifice their clue. Yeah, I don't think I agree too much about how my opponent played, I don't know. Alright, boosting something there. Probably the Qatar. I don't mind trading one of my 2 creatures for that thing at all. Especially when I get a clue out of the deal. So sure, and any trade made when they have a Skinner I think is pretty good in general. I don't really need the Wildfield Scarecrow. Oh, they have +2/+2. Alright, I did not play around that. I think it was not so likely that their last card was precisely that trick, but it happened to be that trick, unfortunately for me. I think it was right to double block, though. Now I'm pushed quite far behind, though. Alright, I think I... Ooh, unfortunately I'm missing... Yeah. Kinda need to deal with that Skinner as soon as possible. That was a very good top deck. So this has Death Touch, so it can trade with anything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play this and Tormentor and next turn use my Throttle. Alright, so we got an answer to the Skinner, which was the more threatening thing. My opponent is left with not match, so it's good. And they have a bunch of spell in their graveyard, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So assuming they are playing 17 land, there are 6 land left. Yeah, that's still a pretty good amount, I guess. Don't really have any good attack there. I don't think they want to trade. Okay, they want to trade those. Yeah, slightly annoying, but whatever. Yeah, if they target the Hunter, I might have to... The thing is, I need to deal with that thing at some point. Yeah, don't really want to get that growing bigger, but... Can I let that Skinner be? I mean, it's only bad if I top deck my Deadweight, which is not that likely. So let's say I kill that, then they cannot really attack next turn, but they get to pump the Qatar. It's very, very interesting decision here. Because the Skinner is going to be worse on the longer game, but the Hunter is... I mean, once it's yeah, once it's 4/5, there's not much that deal with it, and if it can flip, there's just nothing that's gonna deal with it in my deck. Yeah, I don't really... Yeah, I would have liked to get rid of the Skinner, but I think it's right to get rid of the Hunter there. Okay, I drew a Swamp. I will use that because I want to draw off my clue. Yeah, Skinner is really annoying, but I think, yeah, letting that Hunter getting bigger would not have been good for me. Alright, Inspector is not the worst, but, you know, since it's pretty much free at that point of the game, it's neither something I really wanted to see. Another Inspector. Jeez, my open deck is very solid, though. A bunch of very, very good offensive creature. The issue here is really the Skinner. Without that on the board, I would be fine, and I think I would be in a good spot to win fairly easily. Builder is actually pretty good. Ooh, that was great. Alright, now I think I'm clearly winning. So yeah, I do have a forest. And I will still have Delirium afterwards. That was a great, great top deck. That was really what I needed. Yes, definitely using that. Alright, good, good, good. Alright. We are back in this game. Sick top deck. I mean, I had this and my deadweight, I guess. That was great. I think I'm willing to take 4 from the Dauntless Guitar. It's not too bad for me. And at some point I will either get a removal or some better creature to trade with. And I have the blob in my hand, which will start to be a threat if they cannot really block it. Ooh, that's really a sick top deck from my opponent. I have no idea why they did not play that first though, but yeah, that doesn't make sense not to play that first, but whatever. Alright, deadweight is good. It's not so good on this specific board, but it's pretty good in general. So I can make this a 3/2. Which make my opponent unable to attack with anything. But then I can just block the blob with their 3/2, make the trade. I get just one other 3/3. They get a spirit. It doesn't sound extremely amazing to me. I don't think I want to get rid of the lieutenant. It might grow a bit bigger, but it's not the end of the world. I think I just have to make the trade with their Dauntless Guitar here. It's not really something I want to do, but I don't think it's something I can afford not to do. But because using deadweight seems pretty poor. And my card is supposed to be better, but given the board state, I'm not gonna be able to... Oh, they did not attack. Alright, that's good for me. Don't really want to attack with the blob here. Alright, well, I'm definitely glad I did not use my deadweight for no reason here. So we have a board stall here. I have a bit less life, but my opponent is a bit more pressured regarding the card in the deck, I guess. They are attacking now. I'm willing to make that trade. And they cannot really have a trick because I could discard a card, so... I mean, my card is good, don't really want to trade for that thing, but don't really want to let it leave either, so... They have another Qatar. That is pretty problematic, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully I don't draw land, but I'm quite likely to draw land. Yeah, this is 2. You have 7 land left in the top 16 card. Alright. If I get rid of the Qatar, then my opponent gets another spirit, which is not good unless I top deck my Watcher in the Web. Cannot really afford to attack with the blob, really. I don't think I want to do that yet. Don't really want to trade any of my creature for... I guess I can trade the builder, actually. Let's say I trade the builder, then this stops all of their creature. And then I can get rid of 1 spirit at least. I think I'm willing to wait a little bit because... yeah. I don't see really any premium target for the deadweight. I could get rid of the lieutenant. Well, if they just keep casting human, maybe I should have get rid of the lieutenant, but it didn't seem that likely. My open deck seems like a constructed deck almost, though. They have just only human, that's pretty crazy. Yup. Things are looking pretty green for now. Yeah. My opponent top decked a bit better than me during these last... no, it's not true, I'm lying there. I've been top decking pretty well too. I think I have to take the damage here. And unless I top deck something, I'm dead next turn. I think it's, yeah. 3 lands in a row kind of put me back, but I've only drawn spells so far, so I cannot really complain. Yeah, unfortunate. I don't think there was a way out, because let's say I had played my deadweight earlier on, I would have, you know, gained a little bit of time, but not too much. I don't think there's a way out, and I don't think playing deadweight earlier on is doing much good to me. Because I don't think I do have many outs. Yeah, well, I would have definitely died before this forest, pretty much no matter what. Alright, well, kind of unfortunate, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think there was much I could have done here. My open deck seems just very good. They did not show many removal, so I think I'm willing to play Might Beyond Reason. Probably cutting a builder. Just don't like that card too much. And yeah. Yeah, the open deck is quite threatening, I'm not gonna lie. Not sure how I'm supposed to win that matchup, honestly. The Skinner really did a good job, but I drew some answer, but a bit too late, I think that's the issue. And obviously they destroyed me with the +2/+2, but again, they had one card left in hand. It was the only card in the whole set that could do that. They did not show it yet, so I don't know. I think it's right to make the double block, and I don't think it's very risky and very likely that they do have this actual trick. So I think I stand by most of my plays, even though it did not. I was not able to win in the end. All right, I think it's a decent keep for me here. As the opponent mulled to 6 and put a card on top. All right, sure. Yeah, that was last game was pretty interesting, nevertheless. Yeah, my open deck is like. It really sounds like a constricted deck. Like they have probably 4 or 5 1-drop human, 4 or 5 2-drop human, 4 or 5 3-drop human. That works pretty well. Inspector kinda destroy Rancid Rats, so not the best card to play against, but whatever. Not too much I can do about that. I guess I'm attacking with my rats and playing another one. But Inspector, yeah, pretty much trumps the rat. I could steal that game of the Westfall Abbey, as I managed to do for some other matchup earlier on. Yeah, my opponent just did not show any removal last game, and I don't think I've seen any removal in their graveyard. Maybe I should have paid a bit more attention to that, but I cannot remember them having a removal, but maybe I'm wrong. Alright, a Qatar. And no attack. I'm fine with that. Mindwreck Demon is slightly clunky here, but there's not much I can do. Definitely don't want to trade a rat for an Inspector. And trading them for the Qatar is not the best, but it's fine. Pumping up that thing. Sure, I guess I'll take 3 from the Inspector. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but it be what it be. Alright, second black. Good, good, good. So I can put instant, which makes up for 2 type. This will probably get a land, 3, and then I need one more thing. Is it good enough to risk the demon here? Yeah, we'll try that out. Quite risky, but hopefully we'll get there. I think we did get there. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. We don't even have to upkeep Throttle, because it's creature, sorcery, land, and yeah, it's good enough. Good, good, good. So I guess they are boosting their other provisioner, but it doesn't really matter because I'm fine trading that with the rat. I take 4 in the process, but it's fine. Slightly annoying, but fine. All right. Will I attack with my demon though? Gossip monger, alright. Because I could attack and use throttle and aim high, but maybe I should just play the Abbey. Now that I drew a 2-drop, I'm more likely to attack though. Yeah. I think I'm willing to do that. Because my opponent doesn't really have any good attack next turn. Especially when I could represent aim high. Do I want to play the Abbey? I think so, because let's say I don't play aim high this turn. I mean, I give information to my opponent, but if I draw another land next turn, I might want to be able to use both throttle and aim high. My opponent deck is sick though. So many humans. I don't think they've been playing any creature that was not a human yet. Mix up for a very good deck. If they have a lieutenant there, ooh, it's gonna be quite gross. Alright, I'm fine making that trade. And it's gonna be a trade because I have aim high, so there's nothing my opponent can do about that. I take 1 in the process, but again, it's fine. And I can sacrifice my clue end of turn, which is good. Alright, Scarecrow was not a bad draw. Tormentor is not a bad draw either. Yeah, I think I'm willing to beat down here. And probably play an elusive Tormentor. So if my opponent flips that, then they must pump it twice to attack through the Tormentor, which I can make it 6/6, and they can make a trade happen if they have a trick, but that would use all their mana and it would be a trick, a trade, not 2 for 1. And I think I'm just gonna play my Tormentor and keep. I could also aim high the Mind Rack Demon actually. My opponent might just not wanna flip their Gossip Monger there. They did. Interesting. They probably have a trick then. Nah, I guess they don't know about my trick, so never mind. Should I untap the demon? It's gonna be 7 toughness. I don't really wanna involve my demon into a combat though. Ooh, they have a lieutenant. Why did they attack with Provisioner last turn then? That seems pretty poor. So either they top deck that or they misplayed, but yeah, that seemed quite weird to me. Oh, they attack with everything. So they have the. I don't think that makes any sense if they don't have the +2/+2. So let's say they have +2/+2, so this can go up to 7, so I don't want to block with my demon. Yeah, I think the play is untap that, eat an Inspector. And now, should I just take what would be most likely 7? Ooh, that's quite a lot. Or make them use their trick, knowing that I don't really have. Yeah. But if I go down to 4, then it's still last card in hand, so if they don't use it now, they will not really. The trick will not get really better anytime soon. That's a very interesting block. I'd rather have them use the trick when I have throttle available. So if their last card is a trick, I can go down to 4, or I guess 2 if they use the trick, but that'd be fine. And then next turn block the Rabblemonger. And then if they use trick to kill me, I kill their creature. If they use trick to And I'm pretty positive they do have it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna block like that. And I can also keep the Mind Rack Demon backup if I really need to do so. Yeah, alright, sure. Pumping, yeah. So I guess I go down to 4 there. Sure. Blob, not bad. So I guess I could attack with both creature, and then I have 2 blockers. I block here probably. There. They use their trick here, kill my blob, but it's fine. If they do so, they are dead on the next turn. Yeah. Unless they top like a removal, I think I'm fine attacking with both. They might have to chump block. If they don't, they are dead to the demon. And now I play 2 blockers, and I think I do win. Unless I'm missing something. I can just take the Lieutenant, which is not gonna kill me, even if they have a +2/+2. So barring some top deck, I think I'm winning that. Because I'm quite positive they do have +2/+1 in hand. I mean +2/+2. Katara is not gonna help them match. Oh yeah, it's gonna be enough. Jeez, that's... Oh, that top deck. Now I'm losing. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should have played that differently. But yeah, I guess any human was lethal. Oh no, they did not have the trick. Or maybe they had confront the unknown. But then... no. Alright, that's interesting. So my opponent has been playing very well, I think, actually. I kinda got mind tricked there. They tricked me into thinking they had the trick, but they did not. Well, I think the only conclusion I can give is that my opponent was playing very well. I don't know. If you have any insight about how I should have played this, if I made some mistake, probably I think I did not play this the best I could. Especially when you see they don't have the trick. Playing around it is pretty good though in general. Maybe I should have just block the Rabblemonger with my thing. Or eat one of their attacker. Yeah. Yeah, I think the turn where I use aim high was pretty poorly played. I think if I really wanted to do what I did, I should just have blocked one of the 2/3 with my 4/4, and if they had the trick, I could have used mine. That would have ended up much better. And if they didn't, I could have kept my trick. Yeah, that turn was played poorly for me, and the fact that my opponent did not have the trick in the end is making it even worse. So I pretty much got mind tricked there. Alright, that's pretty good thing to know, I guess. That was an interesting game though. Yeah, the turn where I used that aim high was not good. That was not well played. There was no reason. Yeah, that was a very poor play. I should have just simply blocked it. If I wanted to do the same thing, I should have just blocked 2/3 and block a 2/3 and keep my trick available. Yeah. Given that I have Rancid Rat, I'd rather see a turn 2 Gossip Monger than a turn. I mean, a turn 1 Monger than a turn 1 Trap and Inspector. My hand looks pretty good, though. Especially Rabbit Bite plus Rancid Rat is very sweet. Guess the Skinner is targeting itself. No. Well, I'm happy that it does target the Gossip Monger. If they do have a removal for my rats next turn, it's gonna be pretty bad. Other than that, even if they don't attack, I have the Rabbit Bite, so yeah. It's like good for me that I did not use the Skinner ability on itself. And they do have to attack, so Yeah, they do have to attack either way. And I don't, yeah, I think I'm fine making that trade. Is there anything? Ooh, that's another trick I'm used to see. I don't think it's great, but here it's gonna work very good for the opponent. I mean, very well, I guess, not very good. And now I'm in quite a lot of trouble, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take at least 6 more damage from that thing, if not more. Yeah, I think I'm losing now. Don't think I... Like, if I had not blocked, they could have just kept that around. Yeah, my open deck is just extremely, extremely good. And they have... Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to win this game. And in general, I don't think I have a great matchup, so... I guess it's gonna be fairly short and brutal. So next turn, I guess, best case scenario, I'm going down to 9. 10 maybe. It depends. I'm willing to trade my patrol for their provisioner. Don't really like that, doing that too much, but I don't know. No, I think it's right to take the damage actually. Because if they have a trick, I'm left with nothing, and I kind of want to be able to use my rabbit bite. Also, I drove the rabbit bite. If I cannot use it, I'm less likely to get to delirium. So yeah, I think it's actually right to oh, and they use it. All right, that's an interesting sequencing. That kind of makes me think. I mean, that kind of makes sure that they do actually have the pump spell. So I guess it's a good news for me to some extent. And Vessel is gonna make me way more likely to flip my Gloom. So hopefully we'll get there. I think we will get there. I don't think we can miss because there's the rabbit bite. Ooh, deadweight is good. Alright, that's a good news. So now this is trading with that. This is trading with a trick. And this is dying, and we are getting 2 clues out of the deal and going down to 6. And they have... I think we are not in the worst spot, actually. We could come back in this game. Yeah, maybe. Alright, let's get rid of that. And flip this Gloom. And yeah. I think the board state at the end of this turn will be my opponent with Skinner and Provisioner, and me with nothing but 2 clue. Alright, well that makes things much worse for me, so I think now I'm just straight up losing. Unfortunately. Yeah. So let's say they have the trick, they can put me down to 1. This has trample. Yeah, the fact that they play the lieutenant each game and that they only play human kinda make things hard for me. It just feels like I have to double block the rebel monger here. Yeah, without the lieutenant, I think I could have come back in this game, but this is pretty much the final nail in the coffin. Good news is that if they have +2/+2, we still trade. I mean, their creature still dies. But I might just go down to 1/2, I guess. Or they might just have 2 trick and I might just die right away. But if they do, well, there's nothing I can do. Alright, so I'm down to 1. And I don't think there's a way out for me. Because let's say I can get rid of that pretty efficiently, but then, yeah, the fact that this has trample is going to be enough, I think. Is there anything that can save me in the deck? Oh, Jesus! Alright, well, there was something that could save me in the deck. Alright. Good lord. What a sick top deck. I'm at 1. But I am not dead, and I have a slightly... I don't really have a card advantage here, though. But I have a better card onto the board. And my opponent does have 2 clue. Oh, that top deck was sick. Jeez. They sacrifice the other clue. Alright. And then Vessel. Alright, alright. We are still in this game somehow. Ooh, drawing a land here was very, very bad. Especially into another land, but there's not much I can do. I don't think I can afford to attack with my creature and potentially get killed by a removal spell. Yeah. Yeah, I'm at 1. I drew 9 land. Yeah, I don't think I can win that, unfortunately. My opponent would need to really not do much. Alright, they have 2 lieutenants, fair enough. So I guess, yeah. Alright. Definitely willing to trade my patrol for their lieutenant. If they attack, I'm definitely double blocking though. Alright. Well, now I don't really have any choice, I guess. Oh, they did not attack. Well, I guess it does make sense, kind of. Yeah, it does make sense. Because the pacifist can attack next turn, so they have lethal. Yeah. Alright, yeah. My open deck is just a constructed deck, like best curve with the best human, 2 lieutenant, the vessel to make things easier. It's just a crazy, crazy good deck. Alright, Dauntless Guitar should be good enough, because they just play it, the 2 lieutenant will grow big enough so I don't have any good block. Well, I guess I'm making some trades though. Yeah. Again, I haven't lost yet, but I'm still in pretty much the worst shape possible. But my open deck is sick, and those lieutenant, they are just crazy in this deck. They did not attack yet, alright. Here, if I draw a blank, I am dead. Alright, I think I will steal pass the turn. They might play around Throttle. Not very likely, but they might not attack. I mean, they did not seem very eager to attack so far, so you don't know. If they attack with everything, I'm just gonna concede though. And yeah, I think I did my best job at trying to win this game. I don't think I could have done things better. Kinda got flooded in the end. This is 11 lands plus 2 in my graveyard, that's 13 out of the top 22 cards. Yeah, that's quite a lot. Alright. Was pretty fun though, and I think my opponent outplayed me at probably game 2, probably game 1. I think I've done my best here, but I don't think there was a way to win against that deck. My opponent deck is just it's almost a constructed deck. It's just too good. All right. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this draft. There was some pretty sweet and crazy draw with the demon, which is very sweet. And yeah. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. It's great. And I see you guys in a few days, I guess, for another draft. Thank you for watching.